We finally got an adjustable kettlebell. We have arrived. I guess this is growing up. Okay, divas, here's the tea. I started out this last week really strong, and some of the projects that I had talked about in the last video were actually put on pause. There were just some logistical things that were going on, no big deal. So I thought, well, okay, great. I'll start, working out more regularly and getting kind of an exercise routine kind of established. And then I just got hit with so much trouble sleeping. And the last couple of nights, I've had like full blown anxiety about sleep, and it's causing some serious insomnia. I'm having a lot of trouble falling asleep. And so I'm already kind of fatigued from not sleeping very much. So instead, I've just been doing like small bouts of exercise, just keeping it short, here and there, just so I can kind of check in with myself and see how I'm feeling, especially because I have injuries, like my hip, my back, I have nerve issues throughout the same leg that I broke the hip, the left side. And when I start fatiguing, I don't want to injure myself. I don't want to get hurt. And so, like, I'm really being aware and listening and cognizant of that. I'm not trying to baby it too much. I just want to pay attention. Any avoidance of injury, I'm on board. So that's what I'm kind of doing for now. And yeah, we're just going to kind of see how it goes. I did just get the kettlebell. It's fully adjustable. It's not sponsored, but it's the Bowflex, and I'll link it below. It's pretty compact. Like, the way that you adjust it is super easy. It doesn't get hung up, which I've heard can be an issue with other adjustable ones. I wanted to get adjustable dumbbells, but they were just, I don't know, you guys, I'm 5'2". I'm not like, I just feel like they're so clunky and big and awkward. If you have any recommendations for ones that you really like, I would love it if you would comment it below. But for now, I really want a kettlebell anyway. And due to space, I really wanted one that was adjustable. So I'm really liking that one, and that one's been great. I just wish I could use it more. I'm really excited to get more into a kettlebell routine. So hopefully that's coming up very soon. Okay. All right. Let's see where we go from here. I am absolutely wrecked. I feel so wrecked, so fatigued, and I'm really frustrated. I'm going for a walk today to hopefully clear whatever shenanigans are going on in this area, because I just want to sleep and I can't seem to nap. I've tried. I just can't. I've done all of my usual remedies, all my usual like pre-bedtime, stuff. Nothing is touching it. And I had my exam for work credentials a couple days ago. It's done. I passed it. Everything went fine. And I thought maybe that would help. I thought maybe that was just kind of like the source of it all, because I do get really bad test anxiety, and I was buttoned up against a deadline to get it done. And so, and I thought for sure was going to be fine. And it's worse. Last night was horrible. So I'm saying all that to say, for workouts, I just felt like I was kind of like getting into my groove with exercise and training again, and wrecked it. I do not want to pick up anything heavy right now. Like, walking is wonderful, wonderful exercise. So I'm just doing that, and I'm like hoping for like some good mental health juju in this beautiful forest on this beautiful day, because I'm crumbling. I do have I have today and tomorrow off of work. So I think I'm just going to really like level myself a bit, and I can't worry about training right now. I need to get my mind right, or my sleep right. And I just, man, is it rough. But these are the times where I try to dig real deep, into just being kind to myself, into just being like, okay with, I just have like, I don't feel like calling it a setback. It's more just like, this is something that just like happens in life.
And, it's the same with, with my body, with all my injuries. It's like there are certain exercises that, quite a few exercises that I need to, modify and adjust to work for my body. But I'm so happy with whatever exercise is available to me physically. And right now, mentally, I, I am like, I think that when I'm so tired, it's hard for me to see that. And it's also hard for me to have patience with my mind. I can have all this patience with my body, all this patience with like my joints, my nerves. It's like my body hurts all the time. I just find just some grace and try to love on it, anyway, and make that space for it. But when it comes to fatigue, toast, absolutely toast. So I'm really trying to dig deep and just be like, it's okay. It's okay, mind. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. But the place though, and that place where you're kind of like, you can feel like the real delirium, like not the fun delirium, because sometimes like delirium is kind of funny. This is not it. This is crumbling. This is falling apart. Anyway, so that's what we're kind of dealing with this week. But I do also want to provide a little update on the scale. I'm not going to do that for a while. And it doesn't have anything to do with, I feel fine weighing myself. Like, that's not a big deal. However, when I do start incorporating more weights and I start doing more strength resistance training, I, the, historically, the scale, the fluctuations are wild. And it's too wild of a ride. The scale does not provide enough information. It literally provides one piece of information when there's a whole lot of other factors going on. And so I decided that I just used it for that little beginning of wanting to lose that little bit of weight. I wanted to get that 10 pounds down. We did it. And now to me, like, the rest is all just going to be just working out and not worrying about that part. My body does feel better. I just need to get the sleep thing under control. So that was kind of like, I just want to have that little update. Just documenting the struggles of real life, you know? And like sometimes pushing is not the answer. In fact, there are a lot of times in which pushing to make things happen isn't the answer. You just gotta just like slow down and let your mind and body do its thing, The saga continues. I fell asleep around 2, got up around 6, but I'm feeling okay to do a bit of a workout. So I think I'm gonna grab my kettlebell and I'm just gonna do some exercises. Man, I'm just feeling it out because it's like I realize that like things like this are just going to happen, and I'm not really worried about like progress or anything right now. And it's not so much that I'm exercising for that. It's more like just getting my anxiety under control. It's not even sleep anxiety. It's like now I'm just like, I just have this like, that low mid level hum of anxiety. Do you ever get that? That's kind of where I'm at right now. And I just kind of want to like get some of that energy out of my system. So I'm going to do some exercises that way. And then I'm going to do like a few things to make me feel like I've accomplished something. But I'm also going to take a lot of time to just like rest a bit, because at least then I'll feel a little bit better in some way. I don't know, because yeah, it's such a tough thing to like manage and deal with. But just like with everything else, I'm just gonna work with it, around it, or whatever. And just do my best. So that's the plan. Doing our best. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And we'll just go from there.
Okay, I cooked up a storm. I made just a vegetable noodle soup because it just sounded really good. Got some asparagus and some other vegetables together. Made a basic veggie stir fry. Made some rice, and then I've got some chicken in the air fryer.
I think I'm gonna try napping out in the sun with my cat. And she just went in for a snack. We're gonna try with cat number 2. Right? You wanna take a nap with me?
glute. I think I dozed off a little bit for sure. I just been laying here with my eyes closed, but I've got Edgar here. Oh, not anymore. And Stewie is in her box. I am feeling a little bit better. I think I'm gonna lay here for a little while longer. It just feels good to just, I don't know, relax for a bit. Excuse me. I don't feel this sleep anxiety. It's more like I'm just kind of like letting myself just relax a little bit and not worry about actually falling asleep. I finally got some rest last night. I'm operating at a sweet 65%. I actually slept in a little bit late, so I need to get ready for work and go, but I'm gonna see how I feel when I get back. That's my cat. Yeah, we'll check in later. I'm gonna have some coffee. I'm gonna do that first. I actually had a shorter work day than I remembered. I had other things I was going to do, but that's tomorrow. So I realized that I had enough time to take myself on a little mini road trip, and we went to the lake, took a dip. It's so hot outside, and it's just a beautiful summer day. So I was able to get that in, and it really fed my soul. It really made me feel like a person again. And I'm hoping that we're gonna continue on the trajectory of actual sleep. So I think I'm gonna leave it here, you guys, and we're gonna pick this up next week. I have a lot of plans. We'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.